Spurgeon here with RevZilla TV to talk to you about the Klim Torque jacket available at RevZilla.com. So for 2015, Klim is going to update the Torque jacket with these horizontal quilted lines, and really that's what we're looking at as far as the updates are concerned. This is going to be their mid-layer, the top of the insulating mid-layer range from Klim, and we're going to see Liam to my left-hand side. He is going to be 6 foot. He's going to be 250 pounds with a 49-inch chest. Klim has a generous American fit to it. We're going to have Liam in an extra large, and it's going to fit him nice and snug. Now keep in mind, because this is designed as a mid-layer, this is how you want it to fit. If you want to, you can wear this as a standalone option once you get to where you're going, but as far as Klim is concerned, this is going to be the top of their insulating mid-layer range. Now, as far as sizes are concerned, small to 3XL, and we're going to have the Papa Smurf version right here in the all blue. There's also going to be a black and a gray colorway as well. Now, Klim is really known for their adventure gear and layering up underneath their high-performing outer shells. Like I said in the beginning, this is going to be a mid-layer with full 80 grams of insulation. If you want something more wind-stopping in its variety, check out the inversion jacket, and if you want something with a little bit less insulation, check out the Everest jacket from Klim. Both great mid-layer pieces as well. Now, with the Torque, one of the things you're going to see is it's going to be 80 grams of Thinsulate premium insulation, and it's going to be hydrophobic, which means it's not going to absorb water, and if you do get wet, it'll dry out nice and quick. So just keep that in mind. If you're using this around the campsite or on the campfire as a standalone option, it's going to work out nicely to keep you warm, and again, it won't massively absorb water the way some insulators will. Like I said in the beginning, minor updates for 2015. You're going to see the quilted nylon, and you're going to have the quilting running horizontally around the entire jacket, just holding all that insulation in place, and that's a nice upgrade over the older version. Now, you're going to have one main pocket on the chest and 2 hand warmer pockets, and Liam, I'm going to have you turn and face that way for me. And one of the things I want to know, just throw your hand up for me. Now, this is kind of what you don't see. What they eliminated was they eliminated the pit vents on this particular piece. It's a mid-layer. It doesn't need them, so they got rid of them and just added a little bit of comfort without that zipper rubbing underneath your armpits. Liam, I'm going to have you turn and face backwards for me. Now, again, one of the things we've really seen from Klim, and we've seen a lot with their mid-layers, is the elimination of a lot of their over-branding. You're going to have one small little K over on the right-hand side, but as far as branding is concerned, that's really it, and it's really something that we've enjoyed to see as Klim is kind of just giving you a nice piece without all that Klim thrown over top of it. Now, the one nitpick I do have with this is that the overall jacket as a mid-layer is a bit bulky, and the hood here isn't removable. So if you are using this as a mid-layer, there's nowhere to stow the hood, and it just kind of hangs here if you're not using it. So that's one of the things you want to keep in mind when planning to use this as a mid-layer. You're going to have to figure out what you're going to do with this hood on the back. Liam, I'm going to have you face forward for me, and if you could, just go ahead and unzip that jacket for me. YKK zips throughout the entire piece, and you're going to see there's a nice overlay here just to keep any wind from pushing through. And again, one of the things you're going to notice is it carries through the entire design on the inside. There's not going to be any pockets inside, just a nice mid-layer piece, but nothing to rub against. A lot of people will think, oh, well, I want that extra storage on a mid-layer. You're really not looking for that. And the last thing you're going to notice is that there is a waist adjuster down at the bottom, just to fine-tune it around your waist, just to make sure that there's no air blowing up underneath, again, keeping you nice and warm in those colder climates. Now, as far as the Torque is concerned, just keep in mind it is a little bit bulky to be used as a mid-layer, but a lot of that comes into play with that big, thick 80 grams of insulation. There's a ton of different insulating mid-layers out there from Klim, and there's a lot of different riders out there using them. So if you want to hear more about what other riders are having to say, do me a favor, click the info button. Read what other riders are digging and what kind of mid-layers they're using for their rides. If you have more questions for us, never hesitate, get us on the phone, give us a call, 877-792-9455, or simply type us out an email, cs@RevZilla.com. Thank you for joining us for this look at the Klim Torque jacket. I'm Spurge. Enjoy the ride.